Well, hello and welcome again. Here we are. We are previewing the junior weekend. We've got some exciting challenges coming up this weekend. It's going to be great. I've got with me Chris Smithard. He is the creator and coordinator of Lockdown Orienteering. Chris, how are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah, no, going well. Just sorted out the stages for this weekend, so it's all ready to go.
Great.
Looking forward to getting people competing, basically.
Yeah, really exciting. We've had a bit of a break, haven't we, since the last competitions, but I think everyone's raring to go, and we've got a good number of entries, and all the juniors are excited as well. And we've got some new stuff, obviously, for everybody as well, so that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, so we're heading to Turkey, where the Junior World Champs is going to be held, either this year or next year, depending on what they decide in a month's time. So we're just using maps relevant to those competitions.
Yeah, great. Well, let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Right, you can see everything.
Yep.
Right, so we've got 10 stages as normal. The first stage is the route choice game, so a bit of a classic, really. The first stage
is a classic.
And you just have to decide if you want to go left or right. And then you basically are told straight away if you're right or wrong. And you'll get about 30 of these, I think, 30 or 40 of these. And you want to be taking like a couple of seconds on each, really. So it's more about instinct. Maybe there'll be a couple of really tricky ones, but generally you want to pick as quick as possible. It's better to be quick sometimes than right.
Yeah. No, Fast and Furious, and I think, a lot of people say to me that this really useful for their training as well, in terms of sprint training. So.
Then we've got Photo Memorial. So this one's had a little bit of a break because we don't generally do it at the same time as Trailer, because in some ways they're quite similar, maps and photographs. So just to give a quick demonstration of how this works, you get a picture of a map, which hopefully you can see now, and you need to remember, basically you're gonna have to match this map to 4 photographs, but you won't be able to see the map once you press go here. So you got to remember that we got a tower and we got a marsh in front of it, and some wood to the left and some darker green behind it. And well, this one's quite simple because it's the only one with a tower in. So you just and we got that one right. So basically,
well done, Chris.
Thank you. Basically, you get 10 of these challenges, puzzles, and at the end, we'll give you a score. Then we've got the maze. So normally in the past we've been using a separate website called Lavi, but that means you then have to it's not always possible to know. It's easy for people to cheat by mistake and things like that. So we built our own in-house one. Ben Brown's created this, so it automatically feeds through all the results.
This looks amazing.
So basically, you press the space bar to see the map, and this is the easy version. And then you go back and you basically have to navigate like in a orienteering course, and then you get a beep, and then down in the bottom right here it changes to control number 2 that you're looking for next.
Cool.
So basically, and then we got some harder ones as well for that. So if you think this one's a bit simple, then you can have a go at those.
No, I like that, and the walls have a sort of shading to them as well, which provides a little bit more. Where you're sort of going, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit more realistic than.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got up and down. We've had a bit of a break from this one for a while. So basically, you've got to decide whether the control is up, down, up and down, or down and up. So in this case, it's up because you got the stream here. And you'll get, I think you get 15 of these. So you got to basically do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So basically, the score here is, you can see up here the time remaining.
Yeah.
And if you get it right, you get this time is your score for this puzzle.
Yeah.
And then you add all those times up together.
And if you get it wrong, what's the score?
You just get 0 for that puzzle.
So it's important to get it right and to get it.
Yeah, it's better to get it right.
Mm.
I think that's with contours in real life. You know, it's better to get it right because you don't want to run down a massive hill.
No, exactly.
And then we've got next up we got map memory. So not map memory, this is skier, but yeah, originally it was called map memory. It's skier map memory.
Yeah.
So you get a little map like this. This is the easiest one, and then you get a beep. Oops, I think I'm on this one. Yeah, some of the games beep if you take a long time.
Yeah. It's good.
It was in this game actually. So basically, when you're ready to go, you press the go button here. But if you need to look at the map again, then you basically get a penalty. So we zoomed in around the start here, so we need to decide how we're going to get to number 1.
Yeah.
It was on this one. And then basically you've got a little arrow, a little compass down here, because obviously once you're in the game, you're getting basically rotated.
Yeah.
Like you would in real life. So you need to keep an eye on the arrow here.
Exactly. Just like in orienteering. Perfect. That's cool, man.
So that's the Skio game.
Yeah.
And then we've got the matching maps, which I think, it's one of those ones, people love it or hate it. We've made it a bit easier this time.
We should call it Marmite maps.
Well, people in Britain might get that, but other places, they probably have no idea what Marmite is. So yeah, because last time, a few weeks ago, the last puzzle, people were spending an average of 10 minutes looking at it before they picked an answer.
Wow.
And obviously some people spent a lot longer than that because
but this is one, like, this is one where you can relax, you can choose, take your time a little bit, right? Or is it based on time as well?
Well, first of all, it's based on how many you get right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's more important to get it right.
Yeah.
I mean, have you worked out here which two are the matching maps?
Oof. Yes. Sort of, not really. I reckon it's C and D.
That's correct.
Tricky.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want it to be like really easy, like half the maps are different, but
No, sure.
It's fairly obvious once you spend half a minute looking at it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the final game is the rapid route game. So basically picking the shortest route on a map, and this is one from previous time, and you just have to click where you'd want to, which way you think is shortest, and then it tells you.
Nice.
One if you're right or wrong on the warm up. So that's the pretty standard sort of one. We like doing that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
do we have? Go on. Sorry.
I was just going to say that one's going to be round a jaywalk sprint relevant area.
That was my exact question. Where are we going for some of these games?
Well, I can't say too much, but it's definitely like I said previously, it's relevant to the Junior World Champs. So
obviously not giving anything too much away from what the championship is obviously going to entail, but relevant all the same, as you say. So no, it's going to be exciting. I think providing a little bit of insight into what the juniors are going to come up with in their World Championships in Turkey. It's going to be interesting to see who can deal with it best and who can maybe get a little bit of a flavor, a little bit of advantage, learn some things.
Cool. Exactly. Yeah. So that's it pretty much. I think that's everything.
Great. Well done. Just you can stop sharing and we'll go back.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, that all sounds fantastic. And I'm super excited for the weekend. Of course, what are we going to have? We're going to have Sunday, there's going to be a grand final as usual, I presume.
Yeah, we'll because we got 6 categories this time.
Yeah.
So that's hopefully we can at least get some people from each category in the mass start races and catching features. Oh, and I mean, of course, I completely forgot to mention that we got the race in Minecraft.
I was just about to mention that. I mean, we should probably talk a little bit about it because it's new to lockdown orienteering, but it is an established format. You could say within the virtual orienteering world now.
Yeah, I mean, they've only done like 2 events so far, but hopefully they've got all the problems out of the way. Even though they've had it before, so it's not a real area we're using. It's like a made-up area, but it's definitely got some Turkish influences in. And basically, that is it almost runs like a normal event. So between 12 and 2 UK time on Saturday, people get a start time, and you can basically mingle and chat with other competitors at the same time. So we'll give everybody a start time that wants to take part in that, and if you can't make that, you'll be able to run it again afterwards. But we'll send out more information because it's obviously there's a little bit more to it than that. But we'll send that out to people.
Perfect. Well, that sounds super exciting. It'll be interesting to see how that goes down. And of course, the catching features, classic, sort of lockdown orienteering finish to the weekend. Great. Is there anything else you wanted to add on this little preview that we've been doing now?
No, just hope people have fun.
Yeah, me too. And keep following us along on Facebook and on Twitter, of course, to have all the details and all the news updates that we'll be doing over the next week. Chris, been great to chat. Yeah, all the updates will be coming out, I'm sure, in good time. We're going to have a little interview as well, aren't we, coming out with Simona Abasold. That might already be on the internet. By the time that people watch this, might already be available to watch.
Yeah, just check out on the YouTube channel. It'll probably be there.
Check out Simona Abasold. She has many tips for everybody on how she became an 11-time junior world medalist, which is incredible. And of course, she was then 3 times world medalist last year. So an incredible transition as well. Great, Chris. Thanks very much. Let's leave it there. Again, wishing everybody the best for the weekend. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much.